to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to get this makeup look. I call it the smoky olive metallic kind of look. So keep watching and you'll be able to do it in no time. So to begin with, I'm going to use the Guerlin primer called L'Or, and I'm going to use that using just my hands. For my foundation, I'm going to be using 2 of the Makeup Forever HD sticks. I'm going to be mixing the shade 123 and 117, so 123 and 117. I'm going to use a darker shade on the outer of my face. A little bit here. On the top of my forehead. And where I would want my cheekbones to pop. For the lighter shade, I'm going to be using it under my eyes, on my chin, top of my lip, sides of my nose, on the center of my forehead, on down to the bridge of my nose. So next, I'm going to use this fix spray that I made myself. It's a secret recipe, so I'm not going to tell you what's in it unless you really want to. I'm just going to spray that all over my face. I use this like in between all my makeup. I love it and I feel like it blends everything together. It smells great and it gives a glow. So it's really good. To conceal under my eyes, I'm gonna use the same product, the Makeup Forever HD in the same shade 117. And I'm just gonna add a little bit more, just right under. I'm gonna use a small blending sponge. And I'm going to use my Vichy Derma Blend setting powder, and I'm just going to put that right under my eyes where I just added the concealer. Now if you get really shiny on your T-zone or anywhere in specific, then I would recommend you using the setting powder on those areas. Me personally, I have dry skin, so I try to make it as dewy as possible. So I'm not really going to use it elsewhere. Next, we're going to move on to contouring. I'm going to use my favorite palette. It's the Smashbox contour palette. And I'm going to start with the middle, the bronzing shade. And I'm going to use my Lise double-sided brush. I'm going to use the bigger side because it's curved, and yeah, I'm going to carve my face. So I like to go all the way up to close to my temple, and then go down in a parallel way. And I do that because I don't like that straight harsh look, so you want it to look even and you want to narrow down your face. All the way to my temple, and then down to my jawline, and you're going downwards as if you're going down to your bone structure. You know how as a skull your face goes down like this, you have like that hole? That's exactly what we're doing. We're really making ourselves look like a skeleton. Then I'm gonna go with the darker shade, the contour shade, and I'm just gonna go make myself a line. Like that. I'm gonna tap off the excess, and I'm gonna blend it. And just gonna use the excess on the bottom. Okay, next I'm gonna remove the excess of the loose powder from the bottom of my eyes. Then I'm gonna use a soft brush, and I'm gonna take the Clarins. The Clarins is Blush Prodige in number 4 Sunset Coral. And then I'm gonna smile and add it right on the apple of my cheek, and I'm gonna drag it to my ear. Then I'm gonna use a sponge and I'm just gonna go over like that. I'm gonna use Fenty Beauty in Hustla Baby, like that. I'm gonna use the smaller side of the brush that we used early on for contouring, and I'm gonna go ahead and go right on the cheekbone. And then a little bit on the top of my nose, a little bit on the forehead, because as I said earlier, I have dry skin. So I'm trying to look as dewy, as sweaty as possible. The last thing I'm gonna do on my face is, again, go back with my special fixing spray, and I'm just gonna spray that. For my eyebrows, I'm gonna use the Goof Brow Pencil in the shade 4. It's by Benefit. I'm gonna use the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I'm gonna use this Lise Wats palette. It was the Chic and Rustique eyeshadow palette. It was like a limited edition for last fall, I think. These are the shades. I'm gonna go with the lightest one, and I'm gonna spread that all over my eyelid with a fluffy brush. I'm going to use Huda Beauty's Coral Obsession. I'm gonna use this shade, and I'm gonna use it as a transition color. So I'm gonna go, oh wow, that's pigmented. Go very, very gently. I'm gonna drag it down. I did not expect it to be that pigmented. So I'm gonna go back to my Lise Wats, and I'm gonna use the olive that we have right there with the same brush I used for the green one. And I'm gonna go exactly where I went with the green one, and I'm just gonna layer over it. Then I'm gonna take this brush, and I'm gonna take my Tartelette in the Bloom palette, and I'm gonna use the shade Leader, which is the last one here. And I'm just gonna darken the corner. Then I'm gonna go back to this one, and I'm gonna use the same olive shade, and I'm gonna blend it together with the dark. I'm going to use this Stila Vintage Black Gold Magnificent Metal eyeshadow. That's sort of like a cream and a powder. I had to redo my makeup because it cannot be used with a brush, and definitely don't recommend using the oil that comes with it because that's just gonna rub off your makeup. Best thing to do is use your freaking finger, dip your finger in there, and then just press it on your eyelid. Palette with that shade again, the one that we used for our transition color. And then I'm gonna go at the bottom. Then I'm going to use the olive shade from Lise. Then I'm going to use the Smashbox Stay Sharp eyeliner, Always Sharp, in the shade PennyLane. I'm going to use this in my waterline. And also what I'm going to do is I'm just going to smoke out the line on my lid. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty highlighter called Hustla Baby, and I'm going to use that on my brow bone. I'm going to take another brush, doesn't matter, whatever, and I'm going to put it in the inner corner of my eyes. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Monsieur Big Mascara by Lancôme. It's my favorite. I'm using the Benefit lashes called Pin Up Girl, or Pin Up Lashes. It's called Pin Up Lash. So for the lips, I'm going to use the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Bow and Arrow. I'm going to use Annabelle's Spice Lip Liner. And that's all for the video, you guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And you can follow me on Instagram at JeniaBarchi. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.